just an unbelievable game for the Lions, who had to come back to win this game. I mean, like, the Giants, this drove me crazy. So the Giants finally, after losing this one, finally fire the defensive coordinator. And I didn't understand. Yeah, finally, throw up this tweet and I've seen this tweet passed around a lot. I saw it from NFL memes. I've seen other people share it as well. Schefter shared it from another account that I don't think originated it, but so here's the original tweet, at least that I saw, from at NFL_memes, and those guys just crushed. They're hilarious. But the Giants lost all these games. They were with 14 seconds left. They were beating Dallas 37-34. They were up 14-3 on the Saints. They were up 26-8 with 5:19 left to go on the Broncos.
That's the ridiculous.
Well, that was historical.
Yeah. 20-10 with 3:58 to go in the fourth. They were up 20-10 on the Bears.
That one's not great.
Yeah, and with under 11 to go in the fourth quarter against the Lions this past Sunday, they were up 10. So I mean, let's fire the offense coordinator let's fire the Brian Daboll, who fought for and then developed and is the reason you guys have a franchise quarterback. They hired him and not the defense coordinator till now. I don't know what's going on with the Giants. You're a member of the New York media. Explain it.
Not of the Giants media. I'm of the proud Jets media. No, but in all seriousness, this is just an organization that's a little bit of a mess right now. There's no way around it.
How does Abdul Qadir have half a sack in 12 games?
And he's lining up offsides.
He's playing every snap.
Awful.
He has half a stack in 12 games.
Well, you could just run at the Giants at will.
Yeah.
So
I don't know who they get next year, but whoever gets the head coaching job of the Giants next year has a very real shot at being coach of the year. Because there's enough stuff here. There's enough stuff here. When you sit in here, you're seeing they're putting up numbers like Jameis. Jameis had a monster day here. Wan'dale Robinson has turned into a legit number 2 wide receiver in the NFL.
Great in this game.
They get Malik Neighbors back next year. They figure out the run game. We'll see what happens with Scadaboo because that was a bad injury. But you've got a franchise quarterback. You've got 2 legit wide receivers.
Tyrone Tracy looks good now.
Yes. And in theory, the defense should be a lot better. So if they get a defensive-minded head coach and
Hear me out.
And keep Kafka as the play caller.
Coach of the year, Mike McCarthy.
You know what?
Save this, Steven. You'll air it in a year.
No. Jokes aside, I could see that happening.
I'm not joking.
I am not a huge Mike McCarthy fan, as you guys know.
That's why
I think no one gets less out of more talent than Mike McCarthy. But is he a professional coach that would, he runs good organizations? Like the Cowboys were basically a top 12. He runs
organizations.
Yeah, no. The Giants would be a lot better under him. Would they ever win a Super Bowl? I doubt it. Again, I don't think he gets enough out of his talent. I'm not a McCarthy fan, but. And they shouldn't hire. As a Commanders fan, I would love it if they hired him.
It could happen.
If I were a Giants fan, and I was a couple of years ago, I would be wanting to hire from the Mike McDonald tree. I just want brains out of that kind of system and that organization because I think or a Chris Schuler type as well, whose stock is rising, but. I think Mike McDonald is kind of lapping the field at the moment.
From a fantasy perspective, the big story of this game was actually Jameis and Wan'dale Robinson. Yeah. We got to hear from Jameis after the game, not on his throwing, but his receiving touchdown.
This is the play of the year.
I like to consider myself an athlete. I believe that I can make plays like that for this team. If I need to play tight end, I can. I do whatever it is that's required for this team to have success. And I'm grateful that Calf gave me an opportunity and Garner trusted me he gave me a chance. And sometimes that's all you got to do at the quarterback position, give your guy a chance. Russell Wilson sent me a picture of doing the Heisman in a little GIF. I think it's called a GIF. And I did the Heisman. And we got in the end zone. We just didn't win, guys. We got to win.
The gloves reveal was actually my favorite part.
The best way I can describe Jameis is that it's like he is about to burst out into laughter at any given moment about what he's saying, but he never does. And it's not a joke.
He's a national treasure that should be protected at all costs. I don't know when his playing career is done, but whenever it is, he's going straight into
try to
broadcasting.
retire him.
No, I'm not trying to retire him. No, the NFL is more fun. The NFL is more fun with Jameis in it. I'm just saying that whenever it is, hopefully many years from now, whenever it is he decides to hang it up,
Yeah.
he will go right into broadcasting and be a
know-
massive, massive star.
I don't know if Brian Dable deserved to get fired or not based on what was going on behind the scenes, but one thing that he got wrong, like there's no reason that Russell Wilson should have been
ever
ahead of
started
Jameis
any of these.
in the depth chart
No.
at any point.
No.
At any point.
You're right.
First quarterback to
Makes
throw for
sense.
300 yards against the Lions this season. His average depth of target was 11. Over 33% of his passes traveled 15 or more air yards. Like, he was flinging it out. He was pure Jameis here. And then Wan'Dale Robinson was the big beneficiary. 9 for 156. He gets the touchdown on 14 targets. 41% target share. It's his fourth straight game with at least a 31% target share. Wan'Dale Robinson is like a borderline wide receiver one the rest of the way, as long as Jameis is starting. And I don't know why he would. I don't know. We'll see with Jackson Dart. But even with Dart back in, I think that Wan'Dale Robinson has just got to be locked in. They're at New England next week. Then they have a bye, home to Washington, home to Minnesota. So it's Wan'Dale's world. We just live in it as well. And you mentioned it. Tyrone Tracy continues to run well. I thought he had a really nice game kind of overall and feels like he is starting to distance himself from Devin Singletary. He's still probably a low-end running back, too, because you've got Singletary there, because they don't score. They don't like to run as much. They're with
Bombs away.
Yeah, exactly. But it was a fun game. I wish the Giants had won this one. I was rooting for them.
Yeah, I had a couple of friends who were deep in Lions and Survivor pools, which is just terrifying.
Oh, sure.
And even like the decision, and it was perhaps the right decision based on what was available, but in Survivor, you don't want to open the Jameis box. Because there could be anything in there.
I agree. It's not a great pick.
Probably go against Tyrod Taylor or something. But
Yes.
Jameis is. Jameis can make every throw, and he's super strong, and he's athletic. It's just that, the internal mechanics aren't there. But
the Giants should have won that game, and that loss is not on Jameis Winston at all.
He was magnificent.
He was brilliant.
Yeah.
Coach Willis Beard says, please get Jameis on the happy hour. Maybe he'll be at Radio Row.
Open invitation to Jameis Winston anytime he'd like to come be on the happy hour, and you can replace Jay. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest RotoWorld fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.